Hello everybody, and welcome back to Snowrunner. So, the first job for today is going to be to recover the flatbed semi that I lost yesterday. It's just over here on the main road, on the dirt road, so we're going to go and recover that and get it back to base. Then we're going to actually try and get on with some of the missions that we was trying to do yesterday after the massive failure of what happened. So the plan is we're going to get that, then we are going to bring it back to base. We are going to reconfigure the fleet star. Actually, no, sorry. We're going to pick up this trailer here. We're going to run it all the way over to this factory here. Then we're going to reconfigure the fleet star, and then we're going to pick up these drilling spare parts. We may end up doing it in the other order. I might reconfigure the fleet star first, but anyway, we will make a start and we'll try and get some of this done and try and get as much as we can done today. So I've already reconfigured it to pick up the low loader, so that we can hit the low loader, the kingpin, so we can take the I forget the name of it, the articulated trailer. So it's already being reconfigured for that. I just honestly think that the Chevy truck, it just isn't built for these kinds of roads. Until it gets some kind of upgrade on it, I just don't think it's going to work out too well for us. Where are we now? Have I gone the wrong way? Yes, I have. I want to go up here. Would help if I put some markers down, just to give us a helping hand as to where we're supposed to go. Right. But yeah, I just don't think that the Chevy truck is going to be suitable for these kinds of roads until it gets some better upgrades. Because it just doesn't have diff lock, it doesn't have all-wheel drive. And it just gets stuck in the mud so easily. So we won't be using the Chevy until we at least unlock some more upgrades for it. We'll just continue to use the Fleet Star or until we find another truck, which I'm not sure if we will find. Whoops. Well, that went well. Get stuck in this section every time. All-wheel drive. See if we can get us out now. I've got us stuck. Oh my lord. Right, let's put everything low and diff lock. No. Oh, I'm the king of getting us stuck. I really am. Try and not get stuck in the mud this time. I seem to do that every time I go through this little section here. I'm just sort of not thinking, drive straight into the mud and get us completely and utterly stuck in the muck. It's not something that I intend to keep doing, but I do seem to keep doing it. Right, so we'll make his way over now. Alright, so we're pretty much at the semi that I happened to dump and lose yesterday. So we're going to see if we can recover it. And then we'll get it hitched back up, and then we can get it back to our garage then. So I think the best course of action for this will be to winch onto the back and pull it backwards, back up onto the road, and then maybe pull it over. Right. So let's back up a bit. I want this to be on as solid ground as possible when we hook onto it. Don't want to be sat in that mud. That's it. And we'll release it. Now we're going to pull over here. We're going to try and pull it over. We want to attach it on there on the high point. Make sure the handbrake is on, that's it. And we're going to pull it over. There we go. This truck is so much better at doing the stuff than the last one. Now hopefully I have got the right saddle on this, because I couldn't remember if it was high or low that had to be on this for this trailer. I'm hoping that it is the right one. Oh no! I got the wrong trailer. The wrong saddle. Well, we've recovered it anyway, so all I'll do is I'll come back in a little while and I'll collect it. So for now, what I think we're going to do, all we're going to do is take it back to the garage. We've recovered it. It just needs picking up and bringing back, which I'll do off camera. I'm not going to worry about that too much for now. So what we'll do is I'll take the truck back to the garage, and then we will start getting these drilling spare parts. I'll get the... Actually, no. What we will do is we will do this first. I've already got the saddle on for it, because this requires saddle high, this tanker here. We'll get this, and we'll take it over to the factory over here, and then that's sorted. And then I'll come back and pick this up later off camera and get it back to the garage. Right, here's the trailer. Pretty sure this is the one. Handbrake on a second. Let's have a look. So, if I'm right, it's under Dyson Diesel Pipe Dream, yeah. So heavy fuel tank trailer is there, yeah. If we activate that, yeah, we need to pick that up and take that over to the factory. Let's get it hooked up. Even with a high saddle, that is that trailer's pretty high. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty high trailer, that. But anyway, let's get it over to the factory. So we want to go over here. I'm going to follow this road all the way down. But we'll stick to the main road as much as we can. And we're not getting stuck in anything. I think the high road's probably better. And round like that. Yep, okay. High road's probably the best option. Wow, this tanker is massive. Why does this truck can pull it? Like a child trying to pull a tank. Hopefully it should be a fairly, well, fingers crossed, it should be a reasonably smooth journey. Let's not jinx ourselves again though, because every time I've said that recently, something has gone wrong straight afterwards. Always seems to be the case. Always seems to be the case. But the Fleetstar just seems to be the most capable truck that you get at the beginning. You know, the GMC, it's not suitable for anything other than highway work. Which, to be honest, it probably would have been suitable for this if it's all tarmac. But, again, it's if it's not, you get stuck. So, that's why I'm trying to avoid using that. And then it looks like that the Chevy truck is pretty much the same deal. Ooh. It was a bit tight, but we got round it. We're getting there. Seems like it's all tarmac road so far. It's basically just been all tarmac road so far. It's apart from this bit here now, it's Bit of dirt, but going back to tarmac again. Really is nothing too difficult. I think the only hard thing about this one is the sheer weight of this trailer. This trailer is incredibly heavy. The truck's managing alright with it, but it is quite a chunky trailer. Definitely got some weight to it. But we're doing okay. Doing okay. Trying to avoid smashing into anything because the fleet star just seems a little bit unruly when you're turning. And the length of the trailer as well, it's likes to cut the corners a bit. It does like to cut the corners a bit. We seem to be back on tarmac now, which is awesome. Right, we're on the final bit of road now up to the factory. We're not too far away, quite close. I am cutting quite a bit of the journey out. Because like I said, I just want to try and get as much into the video as we can today. Try and get as much work done. Be as productive as possible. So any bits that just aren't interesting, I will be cutting out. Generally tarmac driving's not all that interesting, so most of it I will just take out. We're near enough there now, pretty much on the money with it. Just can't see incredibly well. And that's where we want to drop it off apparently. Must be right in there. Is it? Is it there? No, over there. Would help if I hold on a minute. Where does it want to be? Is it there? Or here? Where is it supposed to be? Yeah, it's that one. I'm confused. I'm confused. Why is it not dropping the trailer off? Unless the back wheels have got to be in, maybe. Swing it round. Might really need to be backed in. Let's back the trailer in and see if that makes a difference. We could just... Ooh! Nearly smashed into Gary's then. Could be the sheer size of the trailer, it's just not recognising it. Right. Why are we not taking it? That's trailer. So why are we not? Yeah, we're here with it. Why is it not? Saying that's where it wants to be, but it's really not having it. That's strange. Strange indeed. Strange indeed. No options or anything either, which is another weird thing. I think it's telling us to pick it up and take it to the factory, which is where we are. I wonder if it does have to be in that one. Let's just try it. No task. Local entertainment. No. It's supposed to be in this one. But it's not taking it for some reason, which is rather strange. Oop. Whoops. Right, well, seeing though it's not taking it, what we'll do, it might be a case of we've got to do the other bits of the task first before we can drop it off. But what we'll do is we will park it here. It's already over here then. And then it might be a case of we hand it in afterwards, maybe. But at least it's here. That's the main thing. Been dropped off. All we need to do then is just get it in the box later on. For some reason it's just not taking it at the moment, so if we park it here, that's trailer, and it's already here ready for that. See, it's saying it wants to go in that box, but when you put it in, it's just not happening. So I'm wondering if we have to do these two bits first before we can do this bit. Not too sure. But anyway, we'll go and reconfigure the Fleet Star. What we might do, the bricks come from here and metal beams come from over there. But what we might do is get the lumber, fix this bridge, get the metal beams, take it across to there, and we'll get the bricks and take them across to there, and then see if we can do it that way maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Right, let's get back to the garage. Take the handbrake off. So we've reconfigured the Fleet Star now. We're back to the garage and done that. Put the flatbed back on, and we have also attached the crane. So we're heading over to the lumber mill now, so we can get the wooden bridge put back up. It'll just make it that little bit easier for us to get across with the stuff for the factory, and then we can get that done as well. And hopefully we'll be able to get those drilling spares picked up then after that. Fingers crossed anyway. Not too far away now. Yeah, the biggest thing that I found with MudRunner, especially while recording, is for us to actually achieve a reasonable amount in an episode, I really do have to trim it down. The video really has to be trimmed down quite a bit, so unfortunately a lot of the travel has to be sort of cut out. That way I can fit in as much as we can for you guys. It's just is that, you know, the distances between one place to another can be quite far, so I do really have to trim it out a bit just to make it work properly. The other thing that's sort of a disadvantage with this, especially if I'm going to be especially with trying to keep the videos at around the 30-minute mark, it's actually quite challenging. Really challenging to try and keep it in that sort of boundary without cutting too much out. Whoop! Oh dear. Must have been some little rocks in the road there. Whoa! Jesus. That is a bit rough on there. Engine took a bit of a hammering then. Right, so we are now at the lumber mill. Let's go and pick up our cargo and get to the wooden bridge and get that rebuilt. We need wooden planks, 2 of. Back up. We're going to try and get up the hill that we attempted to get up yesterday. But I have every faith that the Fleet Star is more than capable of doing it. Especially with it having all-wheel drive and diff lock. It should be more than capable of doing this job. Or at least we hope it is. Let's see. Oh, this camera. Oh my lord, I hate this camera. I really do. Don't get me wrong, it's better than the old ones where it was really up close to the vehicle, but the collisions on it are just horrendous. Especially when it starts flicking all over the place. Yeah, see, we've got a lot further on this already compared. Now we know this hasn't got the semi-trailer attached to it, but just the sheer fact that it's actually going up the hill, it's just making that much more difference. Ooh, that looks a bit mucky. Let's see if we can avoid that. I have a feeling we will go right into that. Right, so where do we want to be? Let's have a quick nosy. So we just want to go across here, and then it's pretty much over there. Or at least we hope it is. Get across the river. I don't know what happened then. That was a bit weird. Screen flickered then. Oh, there's a upgrade here. There's an upgrade. Ooh, race suspension for our current truck. Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now let's get this over to the bridge. Just here. Now at least this bridge is reconstructed then. Get it back open. Something here as well, which I'm not sure what it is. Check it out, if there's anything of interest here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh. I can get stuck on a tree branch, that's what I can do. Right, come on. I just want to get to you. All I want to do. Right. Go task. Accept. Turn around without falling in the river. There we go. And into here. Unload. And that's the wooden bridge built. 3. So, that's that bit done. So what I think we need to do now is go back to town and get the metal beams and bring them across. We're here to do local entertainment, and then we need the other stuff from the warehouse here. Take that over to the factory. What was it? Bricks, I think it was. We'll go back to the town now and we'll get the metal beams. Okay, so I have loaded the metal beams up in the town now. While on my travels I found this sideboard trailer, so what we're going to do is we're going to head straight over to the warehouse and we'll pick the bricks up as well. So we've got the metal beams, we'll get the bricks, and then we can get over there and drop them both off at the same time, save a bit of time, rather than going to one, coming back, and so on and so forth. Just want to try and save as much time as possible, try and get the job done as quick as possible for us. And hopefully it should turn out okay. Then the only thing we need to do then is get a truck with a high saddle over to the factory so that we can move that tanker into position, and hopefully it'll accept it after these have been dropped off, and then that's another job done then. Ooh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Really bouncy. But yeah, hopefully then it'll accept that trailer then. But that'll then put us in the right place with the crane for picking up the... It'll cut through here. For picking up all those drilling parts for the last Steel River Township mission. We need to go around and collect them all. But at least then we've got a couple of jobs done and we're in the right place for doing that job. All progress. Slow, but progress. Stop it with a camera, will you? You're annoying. Right, let's get up this hill. And then we're pretty much on the road to where we want to be. Come on, you can do it, old girl. This hill is a bit of a nightmare. It really is. Come on! Well, we're over. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, we'll head over to the warehouse now and go and pick the bricks up. Okay, so we've just collected the bricks on... Ooh, get those barriers there. Just collected the bricks on the trailer. And we have just got the final leg of the journey to go now. So we are going to go... We need to get through here and over to the factory. So, which is the best way to go? And we could go through here, but this is incredibly marshy. I think we'd get stuck with a trailer. So, what I think we'll do is we'll go over this mountain pass. And then we'll just follow the road round. Just to make life that little bit easier. We've had too many mock-ups recently. Don't want to mock this one up on the last leg. So we just want to come round and into the factory. Then that puts us in the right place for picking up all these drilling spares for the next job, which will be awesome. So, we'll make us way. We are running a bit low on fuel. I'm hoping we'll have enough to get there and get sorted. I'm hoping there is a fuel station around there somewhere. Hopefully there is anyway. But we'll get these bricks over. And then once that's done, that'll be another job done. And then what I'll do, I will bring over the Chevy truck to move that oil tanker, well, it's not an oil tanker, is it? It's a fuel tanker. Move that fuel tanker into position, and hopefully it'll let us deliver it once these have been done, because for some reason it's just not letting us deliver it. But hopefully we will get there in one piece. I'll take this bit of a dirty mountain track. Is incredibly muddy, and hopefully we don't get stuck. Fingers crossed anyway. And hopefully we don't run out of fuel either. Because the trek up here from the town that I went was a little bit, let's say, steep, and it burnt a bit of fuel on the way here. So I am hoping that we have got enough. If not, we're in a bit of trouble, and we'll have to go and get one of the... we'll have to get the... what's it called? Scout 800 to bring us some fuel. I think that'll be our only option if we do run out. Either that, or we maybe figure out a way to get it on the GMC and try and keep to the highways rather than going cross country. Maybe that's another option. But we'll figure it out when and the time comes, if it comes. I do not plan to run out of fuel if I can help it. Get through this horrible marshy bit, and then we're on highway then. Just straight highway all the way. Once we get through here. Ugh. Mucky, but the Fleet Star can do it. Come on, old girl. You can do it. I have faith in you. The best truck in our fleet at the moment. Ah, what we hung up on. Yeah, it's weird when that happens. You just sort of get hung up on something, and then if you back off a little bit and set off going again, it sort of clears it. It's really strange. Slightly derpy mechanics, I guess, but keeps it interesting. Keeps it interesting. Right, let's see if we can get through this water, because I did get a little bit stuck in here on the way up here. Ooh, that is mucky. Yeah, got my weight on us now as well, so hopefully this tree will pull us, even though it is one of those little ones. It just doesn't like to yeah, I thought that might happen every time. Anywhere else we can winch to? Anyone else? No, just that little tree there. I ain't gonna pull us. I ain't gonna pull us. Right. Just have to keep clutching until we can get ourselves out. Right, so I've had to go and get the GMC to try and rescue the Fleet Star. It is stuck. Well and truly stuck. So thought I'd get one of the heavier trucks. Hopefully we can get in here without too much of an issue and get it out, because it is well and truly wedged in the in that slot where it is. So I'm hoping if we can back up here gently. Oh no, we want to be in reverse, don't we? Numped it. If we can gently back up here, I'm hoping we can get it out. I just don't want to get stuck in the mud and then not being able to recover the truck. So what I'm thinking is if we can put it here like so, put the handbrake on, put it in low, and then attach it onto the winch point. Theoretically should be able to pull it out. Yeah, look at that. Right, so we pull forward now and we'll gently pull it through. Look at that recovery. GMC's not so bad after all. Just awful in the mud. It's really bad in the mud. Should have put the high attachment on it actually while I had it out. Never mind. You always think of these things. Put it in automatic. Just get the Fleet Star on the road. That's it. Right, we now need to there we go. Right, so I'm going to back up. I'm going to transfer some of this fuel into the Fleet Star because it is running very low. No, it was the other way around. I wanted to do that. Numped it. Let's leave it like that. Turn the engine off. Change truck. We'll get in the Fleet Star. There we go. Roll back a bit so we don't smack into the back of the GMC, and that did very well. Let's leave the GMC there for now, and I'll take it back to the garage later. At least we managed to recover it. If need be, if I need it for recovery again, it's got enough fuel to get it back to the fuel station. And then we can get it back up to where we need it. Right, so we're pretty much all highway now, which is nice. Should be a fairly straight run all the way there now. Fingers crossed. At least we managed to get out of that predicament then. It was a bit mucky. I think we just need a few more upgrades on this to make it a bit more hardy, should we say, to the mod. Just needs a few more upgrades so it doesn't keep getting stuck like that. I don't think the trailer's helping, to be fair. It probably would have got through it without the trailer. But I just wanted to try and speed things up, but instead I'm slowing them down. But it speeds the actual progression up, so not too bad. It should be okay. We're on the last stretch now, up to the factory. Just last little bit to go, and then we're good as gold. Getting it dropped off. Oh, it's nice to be on tarmac. Less getting stuck. Hate getting stuck in the muck. Ooh, there's me trying to drive off-road. I've got to admit, the steering on this game is a little bit janky. Not perfect. Whichever way you turn is the way that the wheel will stay until you turn it back. It's doesn't have auto, like a re-auto align. Something they could maybe consider putting in the game, because it's a little bit annoying. And we're here. We're gonna drop it all off. And we need to get that tanker in there afterwards. And we're in. Cargo management. Unload. Oop. And that is that done. It's a machinery. What's that? Oh, no idea. Oh, it took the oil tanker as well. That was good. We didn't have to bring anything over to unload it, which was a bonus. Oop, I think I just broke our front bumper. Oh dear. Right, so oil tanker is now done. We just need to get these drilling spare parts and this one here, and then get them back over here, and then we finish the Steel River Township quest line, and then we can start on the Smithfield Dam quest line then and get that all up and running. Will be fantastic. So anyway guys, I think that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you all again soon, and bye for now.